Oh hi, I just wanted to let you guys know beforehand that this video is a little bit longer than most. What actually could have been 3 videos, I squeezed into one bigger one. So grab a refreshing beverage or a hot soul-warming coffee. Sit down, chill out, and have a good time. And if you like it, don't forget to subscribe. So WLToys has made another 1/28 scale little mosquito. And when I say made another, it's the same thing. I bought this thing with my own doll hairs because I love blue Porsches. It's true. I do. I really do. And I probably should have spent that $65 on a new window, but I got this instead. My last WLToys video got people real heated like. The held comment section was gnarly. Not to mention Banggood and WLToys were a little unhappy with it. It's not gonna stop me from buying WLToys in the future, especially if I think they're okay or might be cool. But they do make a lot of repeats with the chassis. This unit is actually the K989 K969 chassis, which then converted to the 284131 chassis, and then to a bunch of other ones. I've done videos on them in the past. They're great. They're fun little cars. It's time to clear the air. I do not hate WLToys. I think they're good. They're good to a point. The problem is they just keep repeating the same chassis over and over. Give us something new. I had to write this down because I have ADHD and there's a lot of numbers to go through here. I'm not gonna do the 1/18 scale because that one had been a couple of times. I say there's 3 different models that use the 1/18 scale chassis. The 144001 actually has been redone 7 times. 7 times. The 124019 chassis, which is originally an LC Racing 1/12 chassis, has also been done 7 times. The same chassis. 7 times! With nothing but a body shell and a couple of extra LED lights to distract you that it's the same product. Okay, I'm gonna stop that rant right now. We're gonna take a look at this thing. Stop leaving nasty messages on my videos. Okay, so back to the video. This is the 284019A, and the white one is the 284191. There is no difference from what I could find, except for this has rubber wheels, and this one has plastic drift wheels. That marketing strategy is beyond me. The cost of putting those wheels separate in each one of those cars is nothing, and it gives people the choice. Now they don't have a choice. If they want one, they gotta buy one. If they want one, they gotta buy the other for nothing but the tires. What do I know about marketing and customer satisfaction? It does all these things, but what's really great is that it has a gyro. But the picture is for reference only and refer to the actual product. Oh yeah, you're not like... Oh, that's cool. That's actually a nice little presentation. It actually looks really good. Yeah, it honestly ranks up there with like a Mini-Z. That is really good. Comes with a charger and a wheel wrench and a decent instruction manual. Ooh, and it comes with snacks and their new style of transmitter. Now these are a little bit clunky, but it's got a thumbstick for one-handed driving, and it has this funky thing you can put your phone into if you want to record while you're driving. While I don't necessarily like these, they're not bad. Throttle trim and gyro trim. This is a really, really nice looking body. And it says popular. That could have said something different, but popular it is. Oh, the mirrors don't have mirrors. If this had mirrors, this thing would be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna be a 9.5 right now. And it's not Lexan, it's like PVC. It's a hard plastic body. Very nice attention to detail here. Pretty impressed so far for 65 bucks. Oh, everything's glued in tight, so the body does not want to come free. If you've seen this chassis once, you've seen it a dozen times. There is adjustment in the rear if you want to increase the wheelbase, and the aftermarket parts for adjustability is actually quite crazy. You can get blocked metal diffs, etc., etc. Modding one of these is actually quite easy. I took one of these to 57 miles an hour once. Got a nice aluminum heatsink on a 130 brush motor. That's the all-in-one ESC, and I'm assuming the gyro is somewhere inside of there. Now these tiny little batteries inside of here are very, very good. Hard to get out, but good. And it's a 400 milliamp 2S LiPo. Metal drive shaft. It has plastic diffs, but like I said, you can get metal diffs for these things. And they're greased, they're not fully locked, but they do the trick. Friction dampers, which isn't the greatest, but these cars are pretty small. And if you really want to, I've done it in the past, you get these little oil-filled beauties for cheap. Tiny little rubber wheels, and they're glued. Does come with bearings all throughout, and if you take a look here, these little tiny arms, if I can focus the camera, you can put in a droop screw if you want. Extremely moddable little chassis.
6.5 hours later.
So as I was charging up the battery, I got pulled away in life stuff. It was an urgent Facebook Marketplace pickup. At least it's not raining a lot yet. And it just so happened to be very close to my favorite hobby shop. And I thought to myself, how am I supposed to compare this little guy against a Mini-Z if I've never driven one before?
$316.06.
Whoa, John, I thought we were friends. Okay. And now I have one. I've yet to own a Kyosho Mini-Z, and I'm really looking forward to it. So now you get 2 unboxings for the price of 1. Then we're gonna test and compare cheap versus expensive, and which one performs best for your buck. Of course it won't fit through the door. All right, powered on. Those lights look really good. Steering is pretty quick. The whole rear end's a big tail light. Serious GT3 vibes. It's a good looking little car. You see the gyros going and you can adjust the gain on that. You've got pretty good modulation. Ooh, that's actually probably gonna be pretty quick. Whoa, what? It's all drag brake though. There's no, like, as soon as you let off the gas, that's it. But it's a really, really good looking little car for 65 bucks. So lastly, before we dig into this thing, keep in mind this unit is actually the drift pack. So it has drift wheels. But ages ago, I bought some slicks, so we have that covered. Then when I bought this unit, I made sure that I got some rubber tires for it as well. And that's a good thing, because now we can test all the wheels between both of the cars, and we have an even playing field. Now this looks like a completely plastic unit. There are a ton of hop-ups for this thing though, and I saw a bunch of them there at the shop. And then I read this, compatible with optional gyro unit. So it doesn't have a gyro. Okay. And then I saw this, optional LED light unit clear red can be connected. So it doesn't come with lights either. Okay. Base feature for feature, this thing is already ahead. Ooh. I gotta admit though, that body is something else. Wow, that is top notch. And they have so many different varieties of bodies to choose from. You get an instruction manual and then a pamphlet of all the stuff you need to buy to make it better. Oh, the transmitter takes up half the box. It feels really light. Feels kind of cheap. Meh. Cones, you get a whole bunch of cones, some additional spur and pinion gears, all plastic, and it looks like some kind of tools and a clamp of some sort. I'm not certain yet. That is nice looking, man. Like, holy cow, so much detail squeezed into such a tiny package. I really like this WRX. In fact, I did a 1/10 scale of it that I've yet to do a video on. Soon enough, as soon as the weather's good. Wow, very plastic, like really plastic. Except for the screws, which are all Phillips head. I don't think there's much metal on this thing at all. Oh, did I just break it? Oh my god, I just broke it. Oh, what? I'm having buyer's remorse. Well, now I gotta glue that back on there. Okay, be extra super careful with this car. I think this is how it comes off of here. Yeah, wow, it's all plastic, man. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bad about this. I want to be excited, but I'm just not right now. And from what I understand, these screws can come out here and you can extend the wheelbase to fit different bodies. I like the little cantilever shock systems, but they're friction all around. Same within the back. They just posts that slide up and down. And this takes AAAs, and so does the transmitter. So you need 8 AAAs to get this thing running. Gotta admit, that lipo in here looks pretty good about now. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to hotwire this thing and put in a 2S lipo, but if you've got to use AAA batteries, that is going to be expensive over time. I'm still upset about this thing busting off of there. Like, you gotta pry the body apart. Of course that's gonna snap eventually. Oh, it just came right off. What is going on with this thing? Servo's fast. Whoa, it's drifty. It's really well balanced. I struggle with drift cars on this table. I don't want to drive it off the table though, because that would make me very sad. I don't think it would handle the impact of falling off very well at all. I did expect more bells and whistles, but it handles exceptionally well. Okay, so it's been a really long day for me. I'm gonna charge up a bunch of batteries, pack a bag, get some tools together, and tomorrow we're gonna actually try to race these things. That looks fancy. That looks mighty familiar.
96.
I'm out of my league. I am way out of my league. Whew, okay, road wheels on. Let's give this a shot.
86.
And I forgot my camera gear. Wish me luck. I might ruin everybody's lives for a few minutes, so just pretend I'm like the GT3 guy that you have to pass.
The pace car.
Yeah, 24.4. 144.6. 12.8. 19.6. 11.5.
My first time actually racing on any kind of circuit.
10.6. 16.1.
So yeah, it was my first time at the track. It was very intimidating, very nervous. But the guys were pretty warm and welcoming, and they kind of let me be a goof. Fortunately, it wasn't a race day, and it was practice, so I was able to get in there and not cause too much fuss.
14.6.
This is stressful. This is stressful. Okay, let's see if I can do any better with this thing.
11.3. 8.4.
Oh, my first damage. Really? Yeah, that's okay. I'll live. There, fixed.
16.8.
You're doing good, man.
So much drag.
Yeah, I don't. You're doing better than me.
10.3.
It's got the speed for a brush motor. Like it can kind of keep up. There was a lot of interest in the WLToys. They really liked the body. They really liked the lights. They thought it was a pretty cool setup for the price.
Wow.
But think about it, for the dollar.
With the dollar, it's bang for the bucket with that. Yeah, it's really good. Just for bashing around, but I can see it's quite interesting. Ooh, very interesting.
57.1.
If you had more trim options, actually if you had all of the different options, it'd be better. I tried getting the drift wheels out there, but that course was not set up for it.
11.3.
Definitely out of my comfort zone here, guys.
8.8. 9.3.
Yeah, that kidney that's way too slow. We can do that stuff.
Are you in training mode or? I think you are in training mode.
13 flat.
Yep.
Yeah. Training mode. I got it. Okay, I was helped. I was in training mode.
Now it's fast.
Now it will be faster.
9 flat.
Okay, so double-sided tape, wheel tape. I'm learning. Thanks again, guys. Nice meeting you all. See you again soon. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't leave empty-handed. That's just too cool. So the track really wasn't made for drifting, so I just kind of chalked something out in a flat spot in my carport. Kind of a sad little layout, and hopefully these cars will be able to hack it. I didn't really think too much of it. I just started squiggling some lines with chalk and added Mr. Spider for good looks. The only thing that really stops this thing from being a smooth drifter is that drag brake. If it didn't have a drag brake, I think this thing would be amazing. I mean, it's actually pretty amazing if you think about it. Sick. This thing's awesome. Oh, the voltage cut off. Ah. That was sick. That was a lot of fun. Okay, I don't know about this guy. It's taken me a lot just to get it around the track once. It's definitely more nimble. Let's just put it that way. And I've had to like turn the speed down because it has no gyro, it has no gain. And you're fighting it, man. Way harder to drive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if these wheels are made for concrete. I don't think that they are. But it is a hard beat. Wow. All my focus and concentration just to try to keep it on the track. Oh my god, this looks super hard to drive. It's fun, it will take practice, but WLToys is by far way easier to get off the line. It's hard to kick it out, and when it kicks out, it just kind of wants to spin out. I think a gyro would definitely help this car a lot. In fact, I don't think you could drive this thing. I think without a gyro though, you're just shooting yourself in the foot to try to do this kind of stuff. Ah, really hard to drive. Oh, I smashed off the mirrors. Oh, I must have lost them at the track. Okay, so let's talk about these cars for about 2 minutes because this video is really long already. WLToys actually kind of held its own stock. I think I did alright for the first time, but there's a learning experience, and obviously the more and more you go, the faster and faster you get. This thing for the $1 is really good. The body fits on so tight, I didn't have to use the pins at all. And it added to the aesthetic look of this. It looks really good, and it drives really good, and it drifts really good. 65 bucks. It's got far more metal components, has better heft. There's just something so great about this styling as well. Not so much for the Mini-Z. But the Mini-Z has a quadrillion upgrade parts, and the modifications to this just don't stop. On the other hand, I couldn't drift it for anything, and I tried. I genuinely tried. The mirrors got broken off. And those mirrors had mirrors too. The side skirts got broken off the body before I even drove it. I just feel that for the price, it should be handling way better. Way better than it did. You can get it to that point, but it's gonna cost you. It's my opinion, and I have been pretty hard on WLToys, but this is actually a very good model. If you don't plan on going super duper hardcore, but you still want to try out like Mini-Z racing, this is a good bet. It'll get your feet wet. And if you decide to spend the extra money and learn and try to go a little bit hardcore, you can with the Mini-Z. Anyway, that's all I have. Very long video. You guys are awesome. Thanks for paying attention to my ADHD. Bye.